should know this. I really should know this. Not stinky. We'll figure it out. And Heretics only have the 5, so that's their full lineup.
No. Heretics are sitting stonk.
Stonk. Oh, that's right. They've got Stonk. Sorry, I'm thinking of the order that only have 5.
So Owlbears out to that early lead, assisted by that base from Moldy, but still too early to really be calling anything.
Yeah, for sure.
But if you see, predicted rankings going into the competition, it's very tight with 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th predicted.
Yeah.
Playing each other. So this one should be, on paper, a
very
very
close
tight
game. Yeah.
Exactly.
We see a little bit of action happening at green base. Oh, but that's just the green defenders locking back into their base.
So at the moment, it looks like their 2-hold strategy is working because they have
Absolutely.
the points at them.
Yeah, for sure. We've got it's quite stagnant so far. As I said, blue team cracking into red base and takes it cleanly. Moldy's done his bases of the game, so he could go home and defend and just send the rest of them out on attack.
Would be interesting. I'm not particularly familiar with this this format for the Dunedin plus Moldy.
Moldy
lineup.
is a very strong attacker for them. However, during a lot of our training games, we did see him try to get his we tended to Trader going on attack as well for them. He's quite a strong attacker. Dari is for sure their last line sort of anchor player.
Been hearing a lot of things from New Zealand, kind of hush. Rapid is the next New Zealand player to watch coming through.
Okay,
but I haven't seen much of him. Know he's on a few fantasy teams as the the under the radar pick, but
absolutely, you've got to keep an eye out for those little ones.
Goes Celery destroying that green base for the Heretics on loan Victoria.
Once again, very quiet. Oh, we see a little bit of action happening at the back door of blue. And then another one.
Blue doing a good job at the moment.
Great defense.
Holding with both red and green attacking there.
Yeah. Lots of action happening there. And 2 greens running in at the same time. And more at A door. Dari doing very well in that last line spot, just tagging everyone
Still
and anything.
Infinite. Just as we say that, I'm sure very likely to be shot there.
Oh, good God.
I am so sorry. I'm going to stop pointing out infinite tag ratios. That's like 3 times now that we've ruined someone's infinite tag ratio.
Sorry, guys. Next time I lose a tag ratio in a game, I'm going to blame the commentators.
I'm sure...
definitely not a skill error.
No, definitely not a skill issue. Vasily with a 350% tag
Green
ratio.
Gaza under blue base and taking that cleanly, securing Surge's first base of the game, putting them just ahead of Heretics by 1k pack points.
They're still ahead by about a base and 2,000 points, roughly. So... Dari is a beast arcane with the 500% tag ratio there.
Absolutely.
But, Moldy and Gritty definitely not too shabby. You're looking at about 140, 100% tag ratio there between them. Red Devil on 143 himself, so doing all right. And as we said before, Vasily on 300% tag ratio is beasting it there for Heretics.
Yeah. Once again, hitting out those sort of quiet points in the game right now, which was not what I was expecting from this sort of game with how these teams and how close it was going to be. Like, we did see a lot of last year games hit this sort of stagnant point.
And then break out.
And then break out like crazy once a base went down. Everyone just went ham towards the bases.
I think that had something to do with the Hobart Arena being a little bit closer together, whereas this is a little slightly more
very
spread out. Maybe less helter-skelter.
Skyros going for his green base.
And securing it. So some bases starting to go down. Heretics...
and Commander Snake. Oh, one shot denied by Dari. as we were saying, that one base goes down and then everything starts to happen.
Everything kind of breaks open. Heretics now having 2 green bases. Surge only having the one of the Owlbears, and Moldy having both Heretics and Surge bases. So interesting spreads so far of bases as we approach just under 5 minutes to go in this game.
Ooh, green cracking back into their base, getting that blue player out.
So everyone's in the bases they're supposed to be defensive-wise at the moment.
And it seems that the attackers are at green, taking out one of those last lines of that green team. And red team trying to crack into green, but just not quite getting the dive on that.
Just as we say that, Commander Snake taking blue base.
Well done, Snake.
Puts the Surge briefly back up into second place, but Heretics have them on pack slightly at the moment. Owlbears still chugging away. They've got a nice little pack advantage there. Each team having 2 bases currently.
Red team is back in. Oh, fine. I lie. They're tagged now.
Looks like there is a
Everything's
green player
happening.
hanging out at front door of red, but not too much action going on there. It's all at green at the moment from the looks of it.
Yeah.
Green
team trying their best to keep everyone out. However, with lots of transient action. Is here a base go down? No, going insane. Red team's still holding a very strong defense. I think there's some green players on the back door of red.
Oh, here goes
in the
a
sweep.
red. Nope, shot out of green there. Interesting reverse of the earlier front door hold. If you look at blue base, they're aggressively holding the back door as opposed to the front door hold that we saw earlier.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
interesting. That's the first time I've seen that from a player so far.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose with that action, sort of her team was playing in this sort of area, trying to crack into green. It would make sense to try to have like their backs down there,
very fair.
And watch that way. And now she's doing the opposite
and doing
front
the
door.
Aggressive front door
So
hold
just,
now.
I think her team is pushed up quite far to try to get those pack points because blue base can get starved out of a game quite easily with how far away it is from other bases in the maze.
Like there's a bit of action going on at red front door. It looks like red just swapped some players out to possibly go out on attack.
Yep. Looked like a clean switch, which is always good.
So all the action at red. Heretics are now actually catching up. If Heretics manage to snatch a base here, it could really flip the positions. Surge not too far out of it. They're only about 1,500 points out of second place. So the next base here really vital. And who's your money on? Who would you expect to be getting the next base?
I don't know. Heretics had some great games last night, but we do see Gaza going for his red base now and taking it. So
Gaza would have been the one maybe that you would have expected to get the base.
Yeah.
So Moldy and Gaza both done here. Celery still needs a base.
The team tag out of green base. Oh no.
Oh, here goes Trader.
Oh,
Denied.
2-shot denied by Gaza. Gaza coming home from his attack with both his bases and getting a deny.
That's always the best feeling. You go get your base, you're done, you come home and you manage to snatch a denial.
Absolutely.
It's huge. This game has really tightened up. Surge has hit the lead now with that base from Gaza.
And the denial points.
And the denial points indeed. Owlbears are right up there with them. Here goes
Trader going for his green. Oh, denied. 2-shot denied by Gaza again.
So Gaza now sitting in defense may be the catalyst, if you will, for Surge getting the win here. We're approaching 1 minute and 20 seconds left in this game. Surge up now by just under a base.
But Heretics could also take this lead by getting a base.
The next base
it is so
will be
close.
super, super vital. Where's it going to come from, though? I'm just looking around to see.
Maybe blue, because we've got red team in blue. Red is in blue.
Here goes
Skyros,
Skyros.
1-shot. 2-shot. Oh, 2-shot denied by Rapid. Oh, that's critical. That might put Heretics out of it. Oh, no, but they're back up on the pack.
Just if they get a clean base, they're right in it.
With like less than a minute to go, this is so close.
There is 40 seconds left in this game, and it's still all to play for.
Anyone's game.
Who is going to be the hero for any of these 3 teams?
Or is it going to remain Gaza for that base and those 2 denies?
25 seconds left in this one.
Still
it's going to
time.
happen. It's got to
We've got
happen.
blue outside of green. Oh, but getting tagged.
Big shot by blue there to deny a red entry to blue base. Here goes green hanging around front door of blue. They're going to run out of time.
Running out of time so quickly.
It's going to be Surge.
It's going to be Surge.
So Surge, if you look at the worm, kind of trailing the entire game.
Yeah.
And then Gaza stepping up right at the end, getting his base, going home, getting a couple
Those
of
denials
clutch
were
denials.
so critical. So critical.
So Surge, as we know, taking out this one, 26,413. Owlbears a pretty healthy second place, 25,342. And Heretics just fading at the end there for 23,692. If Skyros had have gotten that blue base, we could have seen a much closer finish to this game.
Yeah.
So very unlucky. Hopefully the next time he'll be able to secure that base.
Definitely.
Shout out to Vasily, 267% tag ratio. So I really smashed it tag ratio there.
Absolutely.
Most denials, Gaza with 4, pretty important denials. Those ones.
We see the recipient in most denied. Trader.
Again, if Trader had secured the base cleanly, we may have seen a closer game from Owlbears.
And he'll definitely be feeling that, unfortunately. But it happens.
There's always another game.
There's always another game. Exactly. We're only day 1.
Day 2.
Stream is a lie. Day 2 round robin.
Yeah, day 2. Well, it's interesting. The first time since at least I've been playing, normally we start round robin bright and early, first day of the competition, but we, bit of a different schedule this year. We actually had the first chunk of round robin at the end of the first day. We had allocated training in the morning.
Yeah. This year was a bit different because Lord of the Rings isn't until Friday.
Tomorrow
is Friday.
Yeah, so tomorrow is Lord of the Rings Day. So we've got round 1 all the way through to giving out the
trophy at the end of the day.
Well, they won't be given out, but we'll know who wins them
we'll know
by the end of tomorrow. So that's all. So tune in tomorrow for Lord of the Rings Day. Yeah. We'll call it.
Got some exciting things happening on Lord of the Rings Day regarding the stream, so keep your eye out on that.
I don't even know what's going on there, so I'm really excited to see what happens.
Exciting.
I'm very excited about it.
It was announced at the opening ceremony.